That's it. I'm done. I'm done. It's too hard. I give up. I just can't do it anymore. April Fools! Okay, before you get mad at me, it is April 1st, and I just wanted to have a little lighthearted fun. And I have a great show for you. So stick with me. Don't be mad. Laugh about it like you would when you were young, okay? Okay, I'm really sorry about that. I hope I didn't lose too many subscribers because I know some people are really going to be ticked off. But, I want to have some fun. It is April Fools. Come on. We used to play crazy jokes on each other in my family. I won't even tell you some of the stuff that we've done, but we really got into it. More so when I was younger. When you get older, I guess things aren't as funny. So hopefully you guys found that funny. Yeah, I do have some things I want to talk about. I'm going to try and make it short. I got to make this. Let's see if we can do it under 10 minutes. I doubt it, but I'm really going to try. I wanted to talk about, how this next generation, I don't even know if it's this next generation. I think I don't know all of them. I know there's millennials and Gen X and Gen Z and whatever. And I'm a boomer, and not necessarily the ones right before me, but the ones before that, they're there's a lot of them, not all of them, that are just accusing the boomers for making everything terrible. We're responsible for the whole economy and blah, blah, blah. And, I guess I can kind of see their perspective. They feel like we had it made and we ruined everything. But that's generalizing. That's not everybody. Not everybody had it made. Not everybody lived that dream life. It just depended on how you were raised, what kind of family you came from. My family, things were way different. Like I told you guys, college wasn't even brought up. That was laughable. I guess that was for rich people. People in my family, my stepdad, was the first one to go to college in his family, and there was like 6 boys and a girl, and he was the only one. And he only did it because he did it on the GI Bill, and he got paid, I think, to go to school at night. But my mom dropped out of high school. I dropped out of high school, and they were fine with it because I went to work. It was okay. It was bringing in money. I did later go back, by the way, and then I even went on to college. But that was just the way we were raised. Just go to work, make some money. And yeah, we did have jobs where back in the day you could get a job and work your way up, like I said, and it had a pension and all kinds of wonderful stuff and benefits, and you could work over 40 hours. They loved it when you did that, and they paid you time and a half and all. It was amazing. It was a whole different world. But then something happened, and then those people that were working those same jobs that didn't even need a high school diploma, now all of a sudden, to get that same position, they required a college degree. And so then they were hiring younger people with college degrees, and they started paying them more than the people that had been there working that job for 10 plus years, who had experience on the job. So now those older people that have been there decided, well, I need to go back to school and get my degree, so I'll get paid more. So now they're working full time. Then they had to go to night school. So they had to sacrifice time with their family, just having any free time, just so that they could go back. And it was tough. So, when you act like everybody, all the boomers had it easy, a lot of us had it rougher. We really struggled. And like I've said time and time again, my family didn't talk about investing. They didn't talk about pensions. We just didn't discuss that stuff. And where was I supposed to learn it? I didn't have access to the internet back then. I'm old. I didn't actually even get on the internet until about 25 years ago. I mean, we had it, but I didn't know what to do with it. I think do we have MySpace? I can't even remember what we had, but I just played. I didn't actually get any knowledge or learn anything from it until now. Now I go on and I'm bombarded with all this information, and man, my life would have been so different if I had access to all this information that you guys do, but I didn't. And my world was a lot smaller. So I'm trying to make up for past mistakes. I had recently a subscriber say the reason he's subscribing is because he's watching my channel, and he wishes more young people would watch my channel and learn what not to do. I was like, gee, thanks. I get it. I know what I did wasn't, I wouldn't tell anybody else to follow that path, obviously. But I feel like I'm trying to do better for myself now. Once you know better, you do better. And that's where I'm at. So I'm trying, dude, cut me some slack here. I'm trying to make up for it, and I am working. And it's a crazy world. I can't get the jobs that I used to get. So I'm working several jobs, and they're all part-time. But I'm grateful as hell to have them. They all pay money, and that's the goal, right? Is the money. I need a paycheck. I'm fortunate because my family's raised, so I'm not sacrificing time with my family, although I don't get to see my husband as much. And he went through a period like this too, where when we got together, we were both just work and having kids and all that. And then, we realized, oh, hey, maybe if we do go back to school, we can make more money. So he did. And he went to the fire academy, and he was top of his class. He was, he did outstanding, and he did volunteer firefighting, and which you actually get paid for. It's not a salary, but he got paid. So it was like he had a second job, plus he was going to the fire academy, plus he was working his day job. And back then he was a licensed contractor. He's working, he was painting. So he was hustling back then. He was working hard, and with 3 kids at home. And I was taking like part-time classes at night, trying to do my general ed back then. And so we were trying, and we were able to save money, and we bought a home. We bought a couple homes. We sold them, then bought the next one. And so we were on the right track, and we opened up an IRA and all that stuff. But unfortunately, he didn't do this until he was in his 30s, and they were hiring younger people. He tried. He applied out of state. He really did. And he was going to have to take such a cut in pay. And at that time, he was just worried about taking care of his family. So he sacrificed it. It would have been a great job. And if we would have been able to make the financial cuts needed to live off of that kind of pay, but we didn't think we could. We just didn't think we could, because we already had 3 kids. And so he had to give up on that dream. And it's sad, but he continued to do it for, I think, 10 years, because it still was a second job. He did get paid. He drove the fire truck. He was the engineer, and he really loved what he did. And so, yeah, I feel bad. He was hustling. Even back then we were, because that's the way we were raised. And so it kind of, it hurts my feelings when people act like we were just big screw ups, like they think we just sat around. No, we were working, we were trying, but we were just raised different. We didn't know any better. And now we do. And hopefully my kids know better, and we're trying to do better. How am I doing? I'm getting up there. So, yeah, it just, like I said, I get tired of hearing from, other generations that we're the reason that the economy sucks today. And a lot of people in my generation are responsible, but not all of us, not all of us. So yeah, don't be so judgmental. Anyway, happy April 1st. I do have to go to my job that I still have. Today's Monday, so I want to do both the lunch and the dinner rush. I want to see which one's going to be more profitable. And I've got to go feed my other sons' fur babies, because they're still on their spring break, their vacation. My other son and his family comes back today, so I'm done with that. I spent the weekend over there taking care of their babies. So yeah, I'm going to get ready in a little bit. I'll try and take you with me. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you. I probably might. I might just sit there and chit chat with you guys, but hopefully something exciting happens and I can share it with you. So yeah, stick around. I'll post that in probably a couple hours. So thank you guys for watching, and please don't be mad at me. It's April 1st. Let's have some fun.